Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to round 4. So, I will say initially, when I'm jumping on back onto this round, having a look at the board, this round is the first one I've felt like it's gone towards the Allies. I feel like we're slipping away on this one. The power balance is obviously shifting. Economy-wise, the Allies have got a big advantage now, and they're going to probably keep pressing it. So we need to make something happen quickly. I think this is death. This is not good either. We've got nothing to really kill this, apart from 1 infantry. They're going to be having a bit of free reign around Europe, which is not good. Obviously, the economy is not great. We're losing a lot of economy in Africa. Right, I'll go back to the rounds anyway. We'll go back to the start. We'll get to this. So, purchase 4 transports, 2 artilleries. Okay, this for me is good though. It's Tommy focusing back on Europe, which is obviously better for me. Worse from that, but better for me. He has moved in as well, which is interesting. He's moved into, what's his Wake Island? Yeah. So it's the problem with this is it's kind of forcing me. It's making me reconsider my move again to Africa. I think I probably could still get away with it. The danger then, of course, is we've got. I think we'd be okay. Yeah, I think the odds for attacking with a bomber and a fighter against a battleship and destroyer is I'm sure it's favourable for me. Also got the extra hit point on the battleship, so I think we're okay there. So I could still go. We're just leaving this slightly more undefended. What I did, I just had a quick look at the board before I actually started recording. What I did think about doing, I wasn't going to do it originally, but was taking India. Because if you look at it, there's a bit of a push out now, so I have to deal with this anyway. I can't let them obviously expand too much in this area. I'm probably going to ship things back in to Burma and then drop a lot more troops back into Burma, obviously threatening the move to take India, which might draw some troops back away, towards India. So I think actually I'm not done the. How much are we actually going to have? What's this one? Infantry, artillery, yeah. The 3... Yeah, about 7 infantry plus 3 artillery. Obviously a lot of aerial support as well. I don't think, actually... I think he could stack, if he wants to, he could stack India pretty well, because he can pull back these infantry and artillery. He can ship back in 2 infantry if he needs to, plus a fighter, which will probably actually give Matt a bit more free reign in Africa. Although we've lost Africa pretty much though. This won't hold. I think actually it might be better for Matt to pull out now. Those fighters are going to be much more worthwhile, I think, moving around in Europe, not sitting here because they're not really doing much. And they're defending a 2 square, but they could do a lot more damage up in Europe. I think so. I think they'd be better be pulled off. But yeah, I'm still deciding, so we'll keep going through the rounds anyway. So Russia, round 4, purchases, infantry, artilleries, and some complex repairs. So still minus 10 there. I think we've done a fresh round of bombing, obviously, haven't we? So that's good. So Germany, purchases, yeah. Tanks, interesting, okay. 5 infantry, 3 artilleries and 3 tanks. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I think we're trying to replenish the obviously the units we lost in that Quelia attack. Oh yeah, this was another terrible roll of the dice. Matt attacked a bomber that was sitting in Gibraltar with a bomber of his own, and they both killed each other, which is super unlucky for us. So we lost the bomber to the defending bomber, which is just rough. So that was unfortunate, very unfortunate. Anything else worth noting? No, he didn't lose a bomber there. No, he didn't. Okay, cool. So a bit more damage to the complex in Russia. Bombers alive, which is good. So that was fortunate. Yeah, we are slowly pushing towards. We're trying to rebuild obviously the front on the Russian front. This not great though. I think it'd be better to have something maybe sitting in Poland to counter this, or at least another infantry to take this back, because we need something, because this is going to be pushing out now. I think what he's going to probably have to do is maybe go for an infantry tank plus some aerial, some aircraft support and try and kill this, because obviously having this walk through Europe is not going to be great for us. We need to try to deal with this. Yeah. It's looking tight now. Obviously the economy switch as well, with 35 now for Germany. It's getting... Britain have almost matched it, which is, yeah, pretty bad. They're getting squeezed quite hard. Russia as well has still got 20, which is obviously the Caucasus. I think that Karelia attack really hurt us. I think the initial Karelia attack that JBD went for to kill the infantry was, on the face of it, it looked like a mistake given what we took back. But then obviously what the problem was for us then, we were lacking a lot of infantry up front, which led to the second Karelia attack from JBD, from Stevie, which killed 6 tanks, and we just lost all our momentum. The momentum's gone now, essentially, Germany. We're now just hanging in there trying to rebuild the front. So yeah, I think overall it's gone well for the Allies, the Karelian moves. Get to Britain quickly, 5 infantry, yeah. Mixed bag, obviously, between Britain and India. Nothing really to report. Combat moves, anything interesting? Ukraine, obviously we expected that. Burma, yeah, just a slight push out, which I might try and punish, we'll see. And back to me. So, purchase, I've got 41 IPC to spend here. I'm going to leave the Philippines open because I think taking this is a mistake. Because I can easily just swoop in and retake it and just destroy the transports. That's a mistake to take it. Even if he reinforces with everything he's got, I can still beat that. So that's not a problem. I kind of hope he does that actually to get rid of this fleet. So we'll leave that open as sort of a bit of a bait to try and, lure the fleet in. In terms of matching my purchases, I've got to really think about this one. This could be a key move, I think, because it's slipping. The game is slipping away, so I need to make sure we do something fairly decisive here. The main question as well is if I continue to go for Russia or I divert slightly and try and kill India. India would be a nice take at this point, obviously, because it would free up my fleet to kind of move around a little bit more in the, around here, take back Africa a little bit, without these kind of bombers and things sitting around too freely. Then again, Russia is gaining strength back again, so I want to try and push that as much as I can. I think we're going to have to go for at least this to get, obviously, these guys moving around. Fleet-wise, we've got no problems holding. We've got 2 aircraft carriers with more than enough fighters to put on them if we need to, so we've got the fleet advantage plus double the battleships. Same for destroyers. Yeah, we've got the heavy fleet advantage so far, and he's still building some. This is not a concern. I might even try and I don't want to push back. I also want to defend. That's fine. So I think I'm partially thinking about a complex somewhere. Is that the right play? A complex in maybe Thailand, or... That's the question. That's the question. Yeah, it's tricky. Very tricky. I think I'm gonna stick to the plan for now. I'm gonna go for another bomber. Because even if I don't use it to attack Russia, it's still going to be useful if we go for India instead. So I think, it's worth still getting one. So I'm going to go for that. Possibly another destroyer? No. Let's get a tank. Okay, let's do that. Okay, combat move. So let's try and put a bit of pressure on the Russian back door here. Maybe do something like this. Now we could go all in here to Kazakh. What we're going to actually have, we're going to have 5 infantry, 3 artillery, anti-air. The problem with doing this is I think it's going to invite an attack from Russia because they can't deal with it. They can overwhelm me here. And there's not enough. I think I'd go for the Kazakh attack if I knew Germany was in a position to then strongly counter-attack on this side to make the most of it, but they're not, so I don't think that's going to be an option. I think we just gently take it again. Just take some territories away. Okay, let's go for bombing. I want to go for bombing again. I think we then have to punish this as well. I think we have to move down the fleet. Let's do this as well. Let's go for mass landing, big bombardment. So obviously we're threatening this pretty heavily. We can move our bombers back, and we can move, I think, 2 out of 3 fighters back into a position where they can actually hit India next turn. Might as well use you as well, I guess. Throw you in. So I'm hoping this draws some units back to India to defend, and gives Matt a bit of an easier time here. He might be able to move this artillery down and just cause a few problems, just keep knocking things away while he finds the fighters back. Just check my engagements here. That's good. I could do with more. One more. Okay. Move these guys up. Stay with these guys. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's do it. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yes. Nice. The complex is dead. That's good, that's good. Okay, I like that. Russia's bleeding, which is good. That's some awful attacks, but okay, well, wow, got lucky though at the end. Fair enough. Now that to me looks intimidating for India. He will have to react to that pretty heavily. Okay, good win there as well. We've not lost a unit yet. Very good. Okay, this is probably the weakest attack. Wow, come on! Clean sheet, come on, clean sheet the whole way through. Let's do it. Kazakh, last battle, come on. No losses. Oh, ruined it. Ruined it. One artillery piece. Just couldn't help it. Just get a hit on us. Little swine. Okay, fair enough. So, let's move the fighters, so the bombers back to a region they can be useful. That's fine. That's fine. Here. Let's move everything back in range. We have the destroyer there, which is good. Fighter there, good. So yeah, this fighter's not in range, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. Let's put you... Okay, good. The one thing actually I've just noticed is... Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Japan's well enough defended to withstand it. If they go for an attack like that, that's fine, because they'll lose, so that's not a problem. Okay, how are we looking? So in summary, then, what have we got to play with here then? We've got 7 infantry, 3 artillery. We have what? Actually, can we reach this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can. So we'll have what? 4 bombers, 4 fighters, plus this 2 bombardments. Not bad. That could be enough actually, unless he goes really heavy with the fighter defense in India, which again might be better for us because it will give Matt a freer time up in Europe. But we'll see. But that's quite a good threatening attack here. We could definitely take this if we get, if he doesn't defend with enough. So what I'm expecting here is everything to be moved back in, including this fighter, which should free up the rest of Africa for this artillery to move down a little bit. Obviously, it will still lose things as it goes, but it could just cause some problems. I think actually taking India here would be a nice move, because I can't take Russia alone. I need Matt to be there as well to be able to take Russia. So all I can do for now is harass Russia, keep the complex obviously underground, keep it bombed to hell. But taking India could be a really nice victory for us. That's a nice complex, the 3 complex nearby to the Caucasus. I can reach in one go with tanks. So actually, the best way to pressure Russia might be just to take this first and then go for it. Because this is annoying to have just on the borderline here. If they're going to push out like that did that round, then I can't allow that. I have to kind of punish that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This could be good though. If he... What may happen actually, I don't think we'll be able to take India. I'm pretty sure we won't be able to take it. I reckon what's going to happen is the Americans and the Russians will fly in their fighters, knowing that they don't have to defend Moscow this round, just to ensure India survives. That's what will probably happen, and Stevie can freely build artillery or tanks, whatever he wants. He won't have to commit to fighters there. And then he can do the normal purchases up here in Europe. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem for him, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, so bomber. Decent round though. Decent round. So we've got our economy back up a little bit now. Anyway, yeah. Okay, that's round 4. Thanks for watching. See you next time.